Bruce declaring the end of winter. All right, time now. Let's go out to the movies. And Las Vegas film critic Josh Bell is here for the Big Bell Breakdown. There it is.
All right.
Welcome back, sir.
Thank
we
you.
got Hostels here.
Oh, we do.
I love a good Western.
I actually also love a good Western, and we don't see that many of them. So it's disappointing when we finally get one that's going to be in major release, and it turns out to be kind of a bummer.
Oh, no.
So this is a real downer of a Western. If you're thinking,
I heard it was depressing.
Yeah, if you're thinking like, oh, John Wayne adventure stuff, that's not what this is. The first scene of this movie, you got a baby being shot in the head, and it does not get more pleasant from there.
Wow.
So Christian Bale plays a kind of grumpy, edge of retirement U.S. Army captain, I believe, and he's known for his ruthlessness in targeting Native Americans, and yet he has to now escort this Cheyenne chief back to his homeland, and so he kind of has to deal with his own feelings. It's a lot of feelings going on in this Western, and not nearly as much excitement and adventure. Christian Bale doing a lot of mumbling, a lot of grumbling and grunting in this movie, which he's very good at.
Yeah, I kind of. But that still sounds pretty good to me. But go ahead.
Yeah, I think if you like Westerns, there's some stuff. There is a bit of action towards the later part of this movie, and Rosamund Pike, who plays kind of this traumatized frontier woman, does a good job. But overall, it's not really what I hoped for out of a Western, and I think it's a bit of a slog as you get through his kind of emotional journey over 2+ hours.
Yeah, that's disappointing because this is something that I was looking forward to seeing, and perhaps even convincing the wife we could see it in the movie theaters.
Yeah, I think that might be a tough sell for you.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one here. We got Maze Runner, The Death Cure.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of saw something on social media, so I know where you're going with this. I think you're happy because this is going to be the final one.
Yeah,
right?
this is the third one in the trilogy. It's kind of taken a little while. They had an accident with Dylan O'Brien, who was the star, on set, so they had to delay this one a little while. But it doesn't improve the movie. These are based on a series of young adult novels. It's a post-apocalyptic dystopia. You know, they tried to make it the next Hunger Games, and it didn't really take off to that level. And now we're wrapping up the story. We've got these kind of generic, interchangeable young people running around, and things are exploding, and the world has ended or is going to end or is re-ending. The bad guys want to capture them, and it goes on forever. It's almost 2.5 hours long.
But this is the third one, so obviously someone's watching them. Are they making money in like DVDs and rentals and streaming and all that kind of stuff?
They're kind of a medium success. They don't cost as much to make as, say, the Hunger Games movies, but they're not a failure like the Divergent movies, which didn't even finish. So we're wrapping up the story in what to me was not a particularly satisfying way, but for the people who have followed this, I'm sure they'll be out to see how it wraps up, and they do bring all the characters back, and you get to see the story come to its conclusion. So that's more than you can say for Divergent. So there's that, but I mean, as a movie, it was a rough experience.
All right,
for me.
I'm making sure my wife didn't watch this broadcast, and maybe I can still convince her to go see Hostels.
All right,
Josh Bell, as always, thank you so much for the Big Bell Breakdown. There it is.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. All right, we'll be right back, everyone.